Greetings, Cyberdogs! This is RENDOG coming at you from on top of what is soon to become a mob spawner in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. And in the previous episode, I was telling you guys about the Dogolith, which is that giant structure you can see behind me, and also about the quest pillars that are built in this courtyard down here. And if you guys want more information on that, go to the previous video. But in this video, we are onto a very important task, guys. Building a freaking mob spawner. Oh, that is right, baby. We are going to be building a mob spawner on top of this spire over here in the mole hole, and it is going to be sweet. Damn. It is going to be a vertical mob spawner, and basically the idea is to spawn skeletons and zombies and creepers so that we can get gunpowder, arrows, and bones. And that is exactly what this mob spawner's goal in life is going to be. And what I'm going to try and do is make sure that the mob spawner isn't just a big giant square in the sky, because quite a lot of mob spawners out there are literally just giant squares. It's just because of the nature of how they are built. They're often made as giant squares. So I'm going to try and make my mob spawner as original as possible, and I'm going to try and make it in the same sort of shape as my bedroom to try and keep the architecture aesthetically sweet. And the way that this mob spawner is going to work is we're going to have 4 spawning pads around 4 water canals, and we're going to have 4 layers, if you will, so 4 floors of padding. And it is going to be sweet, right? So we're not going to have massive spawning pads. We're just going to have small spawning pads, but a lot of small spawning pads, so that we get the same kind of surface area as you would in a much bigger mob spawner. So why don't we get started, guys? And I'm just going to explain for those of you who perhaps don't know what a mob spawner is. A mob spawner is a structure that has very, very dark rooms, so pitch black rooms, in fact. And the rooms are designed to spawn mobs in them because they're pitch black, and then the structure is designed to guide those mobs down a long drop. So you can see down this spire will be the drop, and when they hit the bottom of the spire, they will die, and you will be able to collect their loot. Of course, if you only make them fall I think it's 20 blocks or something like that, they won't actually die, and you can kill them with one hit. And of course what that'll do is give you experience. And the reason that we are making this mob spawner is not only to get items, but is also to be able to get experience, because we want to make an enchanting room as soon as possible so that we can enchant our gear and go to the nether. That is the freaking goal, guys. And I think the very first thing that you need to do before you do that is make a mob spawner so that you can farm a little bit of experience, so that you can actually enchant the crap out of your weapons. Right, guys, so let's talk about the theory of the mob spawner. So here you can see are the 4 pads, right? And this is where the mobs are going to spawn on top of. Above this pad will be another pad, and above that pad will be another pad. So you're going to have a really good amount of pads, a good amount of surface area to spawn your mobs. And these canals here are going to be water canals, right? And the water is going to actually push the mobs into this gap over here, and they're gonna fall down the spire. So what we need to do is make sure that these canals are 2 blocks high. So the pads need to be 2 blocks high each, and there we go. So we're going to make these pads 2 blocks high. I think maybe we'll just do 2 floors of pads, or else it might become too high and look really, really weird. But we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when we start to get higher. We don't want it to conflict with the life tree or with my bedroom's design at all. And I think 6 is not a lot, but I think that is going to be okay for now. And I think that, yeah, I think 6 is going to be okay. I mean, what we could do is do more. We could make it slightly bigger, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to actually make the canals first. So the canals are going to branch out like this. They're going to be water canals, and what this water is going to do is it's going to push the little mobs into the center. It's basically going to push them to their dooms, essentially. And I think it needs to be 8 blocks away from where the water falls. So this is going to be this is where they're going to fall down, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we actually need one more block. 8. There we go. And I think that is going to be good enough. I mean, what we can do now is just run a quick test, and let's complete these water canals like this, and we will see if we need to have 8 or 9 blocks. So let us put a bit of water down here. Let's see if it overflows. Then I think that might be perfect. In fact, no. You see, so it's actually overflowing there, and obviously that's not going to work because the creeps are not going to die. So let's pick up that water and let's make it one more block long. And what I thought I would do, just to make it a little bit sweeter, is I'd make the very tips of these canals, so where the water actually spawns, I wanted to make them out of wood, just because I think that's going to look like really sweet. There we go. So there we go. So I mean, it's just an aesthetic thing, right? It's just to make sure that that the mob spawner falls in line with the architecture of the rest of our world. Man, the sun is going down. It is going to be a long night of working. All right, let's have a look, guys. So there we go, and that is also no. It's almost right. No. That is right. That is right. That's perfect, right? So this over here. Oh, actually, we've gone a little bit too far, haven't we? Okay, well, that's sweet. That's actually really sweet. We've actually gone too far because the center, the fall is over here. It's not over there. So we could actually. So the fall is over here, right? So we've actually gone 2 blocks too far, which is really good news. So this doesn't have to be really, really long. The canals don't have to be really, really long. So that's sweet, actually. All right, so let's just fix this up. So we've gone just 2 blocks too far, right? So this is where the wooden water holder is going to go right over. Oh, wait, we've done the same thing again. Boom, boom. Kablam, kablam. All right, hopefully this is right. Let's see. God dang it. We've gone 1 too far, so that's cool. So actually, I think we'll make the tips of these canals 2 wood thick. So it's going to look even sweeter, actually, I think. All right, there we go. So let's have a test. Bam! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that is sweet, guys. So what we need to do now is close off the canal. Like so. And then just build the walls of the canal. Right? And then we're going to fill these in. And then, well, we won't do it now, but we will be putting the water in there. And then the canals will be populated. So that is sweet. All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into fast forward mode right now. And I'm just going to finish off all 4 canals. And once all 4 canals have been built, we will be back together. So let's jump into fast forward mode. Kablam! Alright guys, so all 4 canals have now been built and that is looking sweet! Oh yeah! I think what we'll do now is quickly just build an infinite water source and actually test out if our walls or if our canals are actually working properly. They should be. Right, so let's just put our welder in this infinite welder source, and then we can have a good old test. So there we go. I think everything should be working just fine. There's one. And two. So that's going all the way there. So let's have a look. If we take this away. Yep. That looks like it's working perfectly. Sweet. Well, we just want to make sure, right? So let's just make 100% sure that this design is working flawlessly. We don't want to get pushed in ourselves. So then we're going to fall to our death. Okay, so as you can see, it is working beautifully, guys. Oh, man. So happy with that. Alright, so let's just block off this flow over here. And this will become... Well, it's fine. We can just keep it dirt for now. So that's going to become stone eventually. Alright, sweet, guys. So those are the canals. Oh, this is awesome. Now we need to work on the pads, right? So this is going to be the pad. If these are the pads, then what we need to do is work on the walls. So the walls are going to go like this. Right. Perfect. All right, sweet. So those are the walls, right? So here you can see these are the pads over here, and then there's going to be another pad above it. So why don't we start building the second floor padding, spawning pad right over here. Sweet, guys. So I mean, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to take this opportunity to thank you guys as always for all the amazing support you guys have been giving me throughout this series, man. Every single day you guys come back to watch my videos, and it's just such an amazing feeling to know that there are guys out there who are enjoying what I'm doing here, and it's the reason that I do it, man. I always say that it's my second favorite thing in the world to do, making these videos. My first favorite is obviously my girlfriend, but if it wasn't my girlfriend, then there would be a problem. But this is my second favorite thing to do, and you guys coming back every day to watch is what keeps me going, man, and it's just been so sweet, guys. And we've recently set up a website called dogcraft.net, and there are a whole bunch of cyberdogs who have joined up. There's about 200 members so far, and man, we are having some serious fun just chatting and just hanging out on that website. And it's a place where you guys can come and meet me and meet the other cyberdogs in this community, and man, it's just been so sweet, guys. So just thanks to everyone, and a big shout out to all the cyberdogs on dogcraft.net, man. It is sweet. Right, so we have made the second floor, and so now what we can do is continue working on the walls of the first floor. So I tell you what, guys, we're going to kick back into fast forward mode, and once I've finished the walls, we will be back. Alright, guys, we are back, and as you can see, we have finished the walls, which is now enclosing the first floor of our mob spawner. And what we need to do now is close off the canals, because we don't want any light getting into the mob spawner, or as little light as we can possibly have getting into the mob spawner, because the more light there is, the less chance there are of mobs spawning. So it's important that we make sure that there is zero freaking light coming in from anywhere. And of course, we just want to make everything look as symmetrical as possible. As you can see, we're missing a little piece of wood over here. There we go. Sweet. So it's all about making this looking aesthetically sweet and working 100% also. I doubt this is going to be the most efficient mob spawner in the world. It probably won't be at all, but it's definitely going to be one of the sweetest looking mob spawners. That's my intention anyway. As long as this mob spawner can just make a fairly decent amount of mobs, I'm going to be totally happy, man. I'm not expecting the world. I mean, one day we'll make like a really super efficient mob spawner, but whoa, man, did you just hear a spider? Has this already spawned something? Man, I hope not. Well, at least it will be working then. Right, so we have now closed up the canals of the first floor, and what we need to do now is create the canals of the second floor, which is they're going to be exactly the same as these. So we're going to kick back into fast forward mode, and we are going to be working on the canals of the second floor. So let us kick into fast forward right away. Kablam! Alright guys, I just needed to raise the padding again, because remember it needs to be 2 layers high for the water canals to work properly, and now we can start working on the canals. So we are going to be working on the canals now of the second floor, or the second story of this mob spawner. So we're going to kick back into fast forward mode right about now. Kablam! Alright guys, so we have now completed the walls and the canals of our second floor of the mob spawner, and it is looking sweet. Damn! And I'm going to have to very soon make an infinite water source so that we can basically start all the canals flowing. Get their juices flowing, baby. And what we need to do now is just finish off the roof. Now, the mob spawner is going to look completely square when we finish it now, and in the next episode what we're going to do is start working on the aesthetics of it, so making it look more spherical or more like a cylinder rather than just a square, because, man, I hate squares in Minecraft, man. The thing is, right, Minecraft is just about squares. All the blocks are squares, so if you can do stuff like use diagonals and use stuff like that to, oh my goodness, I am out of freaking stone. But if you can use diagonals to, you know, just to break up the squareness, I think that it's great. I'm a huge fan of people who are able to use, you know, who are able to use different patterns and different skills and stuff to break up the symmetry of the whole thing. So guys, I'm going to quickly take this water vader down into the mole hole to go and get a little bit more. Holy crap! We need to place some torches around here, or we're going to have an infestation. Damn! Oh my God! No! Holy crap! No! 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 You bastard! No! If you blow up, I'm going to cry. If you blow up, I'm going to cry. If you blow up, I'm going to cry. Do not blow up. Do not blow up, you bastard. Holy Lord. That was freaking close. Man, my heart just freaking stopped. Well, that's what happens when you spawn mobs in your house. Whew, damn. Now, let me see. I think I've got a whole bunch of stone in here. Yeah, I do. Sweet. We've got more than enough stone here. And let's take some of this wood too. Oh my goodness, guys. That was crazy, man. That freaking... Oh, God. That creeper almost blew up our house. Imagine that creeper had blown up the mole hole. It would have made me sick. I probably would have rage quit life instantly and jumped into the Thames. Seriously. That's exactly what would have happened. Alright, so let's head back up our freaking elevator. Our water vader. Okay, sweet. So the mobs are going to fall down here, right? They're going to fall down this long spire and hopefully die when they hit the bottom. And then that is when we're going to collect their loots. Right, let's pick that up. Sweet. And up to the top we go. Okay, awesome, awesome. So for skeletons to spawn, you need 2 blocks of space, right? So if you guys are going to use this design, just remember that for skeletons and zombies to spawn, you need 2 blocks of space, and spiders will spawn too. But I don't know if I actually want spiders to spawn. I don't actually want any of their stuff. Of course, all they give us is silk and eyeballs, and man, we don't need... I mean, we do need a bit of silk because we want to make some cloth and stuff. I think you can make cloth out of silk. Maybe for now we will be happy with getting spider silk. But I mean, eventually what you can do, right, is if you put a half slab in the middle of the pad, it'll stop spiders spawning. I don't know if that is completely entirely true, but that is what I've read. Guys, please feel free to leave comments below in the comment section, especially you mob spawn making pros out there, man. Let me know. Am I messing something up? Is there something that I'm missing when making this mob spawner? Let me know, guys. Always appreciate that freaking feedback from you guys. Alright, so check it out, right? We've now completed the roof. Now what we need to do is get water going in our canals. So that's going to be our next task. So why don't we head in here and make an infinite water source and get the water flowing on the second story. So in total, right, so each pad is 6 blocks, so each floor is what, 24 blocks to spawn, so that's what, 48 blocks in total to spawn on. I think that's pretty good. I think that's going to be enough blocks to make a, you know, to make this mob spawner actually be successful. But we will see, man. Alright, so let's get the water flowing. No, you bastard. Man, this is tricksy. Okay, so the best way it's going to do it actually is to climb on top of the canal and then drop the water in there. Sweet. So check it out, guys. Let's just use the spade. And the water's flowing. Sweet. So now we just need to block this off. And go back inside into the interior. So that is awesome. So that's working beautifully. So that's one canal done. Hello, you bastard. Check at him just chilling up on that freaking... What? You mad, bro? Bastard. He's like, dude, stop making that machine. It's designed to kill my brethren. Yes, it is, you bastard. Yes, it is. No, this is wrong. It's got to be on down here. There we go, guys. So that is number 2 done. Working like a charm. Oh wait, hang on. Alright guys, I'll tell you what, we're gonna hit fast forward mode again, and I'm just gonna finish off making these canals, and we will see you back in a jiffy. Alright guys, all of the canals are now flowing, and I just want to make sure that I haven't left any light. I haven't made any light come in from the canals. I just want to make sure they all look exactly the same also. See, that's what I'm talking about right over here. That is not symmetrical. Must be symmetrical. In Russia, we always symmetrical. Dude, you need to get off that tree, man. No one's gonna help you. He's spawned like on this random floating block. It's pretty funny. Alright, so there we go, guys. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so that is the first floor done. Or the top floor, if you will. Man, I need to eat something. Damn. Let's get some of these melons in my face. Yeah. Get them melons in the face. Damn. Man, this has been an epic build, guys. Jeez, this is so hectic. This is like by far the most advanced build that I've done in this game ever. This is awesome, and this isn't even using redstone or anything. Can't wait to get using redstone and stuff. Oh man, it's gonna be sweet. Right, so let's block that off, and let's pick up all the bits. And now we're going to be heading down to the first floor of the mob spawner to finish off. Yeah, that floor. Perfect. Look at that, man. The water's just coming to the absolute perfect level. Well, I actually want to make sure that it works. So say I'm a mob and I fall into the water. I'm like, damn, I'm in the water. And then I'm going to fall down this hole. Man, that is absolutely freaking perfect. So guys, next up we need to get the canals working for the first floor channels. So I'm going to kick this bad boy into fast forward once again, and we will see you once we've got all the canals flowing. Man, check at this. The water's dripping out of here. That's so cool. Alright guys, we'll see you back in a second. We've got to make another infinite water source, and we need to populate the bottom floor of our mob spawner. We're almost there, man. Stick with me, guys. Alright guys, we are back, and we have got the freaking mob spawner completely built. Now we've got 2 floors of padding, of spawn pads, which are 6x6, I mean 3x3, so they're 6 blocks in surface area, and hopefully that is going to be enough to spawn some mobs. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, for the first time in this series is flip over to peaceful mode, just so that I can set up the spawner and get out of the spawner before stuff starts to spawn, because, man, I don't want to freaking die like a noob while turning on the spawner, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, what we actually do need to do here, even though we're never actually going to be inside here, I'm not going to be able to live with myself unless this is all symmetrical and all stone. But yeah, we're going to switch to peaceful for just a few seconds while we get ourselves out of the mob spawner to a position where we can actually see if it's working or not. Sweet, 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 sweet. This is just the sweetest. I'm so freaking excited, guys. Seriously, this is like the most exciting thing that I've done in the series so far, for me anyway, because it's going to be a real achievement for me to say that, you know, I've managed to actually do this. So let us quickly switch into peaceful. We normally play on normal. So we are in peaceful now, so no mobs are going to spawn. Let's kill the light up here in the second floor. Let's kill the light in the first floor. Let's open up the falling thing, if you will. What's going on down there, man? Okay, sweet. So that is now open. Let's get the freak out of here, man. Damn. It is musty in there. hang on. There's a torch there. I'm guessing that torch makes light, even if it's not down. Well, we're not going to take any risks. Right, there is no light coming through here, right? Absolutely no light at all. Man, my OCD is kicking in. We have to check. Okay, we're gonna go up one level up into the second thing just to make sure everything is cool. Oh my lord, there's another torch. Okay. There's no light coming in through there, is there? Okay, sweet. So we've made sure that there is no freaking light up in this business. And now we are heading down once again to the first floor. We're taking away all the safety nets. Safety nets are taken away. Mob spawner is ready to start spawning. Man, I love the dripping water. It's so awesome. It's like so disgusting in here. Let's close it up. It is a foul, disgusting thing in there, man. Damn. Alright, so there we go. Now I think I'm going to be able to take a bit of fall damage here. I'm going to try and jump onto that pillar over there. Ow! My legs! Ow! Oh man, it's actually looking pretty sweet, even without having done any work to it yet. So that is pretty awesome. So let's quickly head down into the cylinder, if you will. The cylinder of death. So here's the death cylinder, right? So they're going to be falling from all the way up there, and what we're going to do is kill the light, and they're going to be falling all the way in there. So I think what I want to do is kind of just to make sure that there's absolutely no light at all, what I'm going to do is make like a cylinder, or like a cylinder, I guess, or like a channel where the mobs have to fall, right? So they can't glitch out or anything like that. So let's get back into fast forward mode while I make this freaking funnel thingy, and we will see you back in a second, guys. Alright guys, so that is it, man. Our mob spawner is freaking ready to start functioning. Oh, this is so exciting. I need to fix... oh god. Oh god. OCD kicking in. Must fix the wood. Must fix the freaking wood. Sorry guys, we gotta fix the wood, man. This is unacceptable. There we go. Wood fixed. Crisis averted. Oh my god, this is so exciting. It's one of the most exciting moments for me in the series so far. We're going to go down to the bottom of our mob trap, and we are going to click onto normal and to see if our mob trap actually starts working. And if it starts working, I'm going to be the happiest dog alive. And as you can see, we have a lot of work to do to start cleaning up all the damage that we've done here while we're building the mob trap. But we're going to check it out, man. Cows, you're going to have a freaking bird's eye view of what's cracking in here. Alright, so if we actually come in here, this is where we should see mobs starting to fall, right? So they're going to be coming out of their orifice, basically. And I think we do need light in here so that they don't spawn in here. I'm happy for them to spawn up there, but let's do this, guys. I think it's going to lag a bit, but let's do this, right? Set to normal, baby. Oh yeah, let's get it going. I think while it sort of initiates, why don't we take the train just slightly out of the mole hole. I hear all of you guys, man. I hear you. I hear you. They're like, man, why are you going to make mobs spawn so close to us? We got children in here, man. Let's just have a look what it looks like, right? From a distance to see if it actually, if it doesn't look too bad. Alright, so it's actually not looking too bad. I think the wooden things at the end really make it look much better than it could possibly look. So that is awesome. It's looking pretty good, actually. Wait for me, you damn cart. Go back. Right, let's see as we approach. Yeah, look at that. So that is looking pretty good, man. It looks crazy. It looks like something out of Mordor, basically. I mean, that literally is out of Mordor. And that it basically is a very disgusting thing. It creates very foul beasts. It's its purpose, which is awesome. Alright guys, so let's have a look. Man, you guys make a lot of noise. Let's see if it's actually working. Hello? Hello? It should be working. The theory was sound. But maybe we need to hang around the actual spawner itself, to, you know, to try and initiate the creep spawning. So if we come up here, I like that sound. The sound of zombie. So if we hang around here, well, he spawned on top of it. That's the wrong place to spawn, you butthole. Oh man. Alright guys, well we're going to wait for our mob trap to kick in. Hopefully it's going to start working in this episode, but we might need to do some tweaking. I'd love to get your feedback, guys. Seriously. Now, what we can do now while we wait for this to start working is get some names on the Dogolith, baby. And last episode we added these names to the Dogolith, but unfortunately one of these guys is actually a butthole, and that is this guy at the top. I'm not even going to bother to say his name. Basically, he's a troll, and he's been, you know, saying some really terrible stuff on my videos. So you know what, dude, you will not be immortalized in this series. I don't want anything to do with trolls. You're just a waste of space on the freaking Dogolith. And I'm gonna take your ass down. And have a nice life. And thanks for, you know, being a butthole. So we'll add a brand new watcher to this one. Let us add from the previous video, Ben Lister. Welcome to the Dogolith. And we're gonna take you down. Troll, goodbye. That's the last I'll ever speak of you. Right. Page 5 of the previous video. Anto Fury. Welcome to the Dogolith. Page 8 of the previous video's comments. Nathan Rayerstad. Welcome to the Dogolith, my friend. Page 11. Let's see, what have we got here? Ah, a girl. Emma 06071123. Welcome to the Dogolith. Man, this is so cool. I hope you guys are enjoying the Dogolith, man. And remember to leave me a comment in the comment section below, and then you will have a chance of being immortalized on the internets forever. And lastly but not leastly, let's add Shadow Reaper. X07, actually a long time sub, and welcome to the Dogolith, my friend. There you go, guys. Troll has been removed and new awesome people have been added to the Dogolith. Oh yeah! Now we can probably almost tick off one of our quests, which is to build the mob spawner, but I don't know if it's working or not. It doesn't seem to be working as well as I'd hope it would. So guys, why don't you let me know in the comment section below why you think the mob spawner isn't working correctly at the moment. There's got to be a reason, right? Let's see. No, nothing yet. Nothing has come out of the butthole. Well, there comes a huge, really disgusting noise out of the butthole. So hopefully this butthole will start you know, delivering the goods. Guys, this has been RENDOG playing Minecraft Survival, and if you enjoyed the video, why not leave me a like and a comment below, and you stand a chance of getting your name on the Dogolith forever. And guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed making this. It's been so sweet making this mob trap. We will get it to work, whatever it takes, and we will see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully this butthole will be spitting out some sweet stuff. Guys, it's been RENDOG signing out. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.